My name's Joe Minto, a vessel maintenance team shipwright technician.
My name's Kieran and I do the vessel maintenance and compliance for the museum. So we have 4 vessels at the museum which all are in commercial use.
We do anything, to make sure they all kept afloat, making sure they're safe for all the passengers who go out and the crew.
My typical day at the museum would involve a game plan, a start of a game plan, and it very rarely goes to the game plan. Wooden boats are just generally always full of surprises, so we always have leaks. They form deterioration in the fastenings, so our jobs is ongoing. They're all 30 years plus now, so these boats are just going to be constant work. Ted Ashby is our scow, which was built by the museum from volunteers and a few staff. That is used on the harbour 6 days a week, takes school trips out, public sailings. That is our main heritage vessel, which we have operating pretty much all year round. Nautilus is our little motor launch, built 1913. Its main heritage status for us is the fact that it was one of the hospital ships that went to World War I, transporting wounded ships. That was what it was intended for. Breeze is about 40 years old. It's got square rigs, which is quite unique for Auckland, so you don't have many boats like this around. We are hoping to have it up for public sailings very shortly. It's probably my favourite boat in the museum.
So we have Pocky. She was salvaged and bought by the Union Steamship Company and gifted to the museum. Kieran and I have just spent a month restoring her, giving her a big birthday because she'll be celebrating her birthday this year, 150 years old. She's a small Cowrie steamship.
All of our boats are all traditionally built, so they have caulking in them. We still use pitch in between the seams on Ted Ashby. Modern boat building, all these techniques have just been faded out. A lot of wooden enthusiasts, they build their little clinker boats in the garages and that, but it's very rare that these boats, the size of vessels we have, being built in a traditional manner. So when we came here, we had to pick up a lot of these skills that we learnt about through books.
We never went to school to learn these things, and it's not always readily available, but so doing your own research and discovering problems with the boats and trying to figure out the best way to go about fixing it in a method that's sympathetic to the way it was originally done.
The haul-outs we have on Ted Ashby it's our only time we can have it out of the water. So once a year it happens. The rest of the time it's in commercial use, public sailings. So this is our one shot to do all the repairs. So we have a surveyor come on board and he will check the hull, tap it out for rot, and we'll look for any deterioration and fastenings, make sure the boat's completely sound. And then we will do our maintenance and preserve what we can.
We want to keep them going because once you lose them, and people come and go, and these boats will come and go unless someone's there to kind of pick up the baton and put the effort in to learn these important skills to keep these boats afloat, really. For us, it's really important, not just for ourselves because we love doing what we do, but you also see people visit the museum and it doesn't take a boat builder to appreciate like a beautiful wooden boat. Children think they're cool, or they'll relate them to pirates or stories that they've heard, and all generations can be interested in them and appreciate them.
Especially in a fast-changing world, isn't it? So it's just part of our history, identity.
We both love it. It's something that we're really interested in, and it's not hard to get out of bed and come down to the workshop every morning. We could work 80 hours a week and still be happy. It's things that we really enjoy doing.
Yeah, what gets me up in the morning for this job is the challenges and preserving our history. None of our work is in vain, we're preserving it, and there's some kids that go on these boats, and it's the first boat they've ever been out on. So when we're working deep in the bilges on plumbing and that, you just kind of remind yourself, this is all worth it. Kids are out there, people are using it, we're showing off our heritage.